Hey, good morning or evening or afternoon, whenever you're watching this, that's okay. But I'm going to be your professor for this semester. My name is Professor Afshan Hassan. You can call me Professor Hassan whenever you address me on email. But yeah, so I've been teaching here at LBCC for a while now. I teach social psych, I teach abnormal psych, I teach biopsych, intro to psych, all of those. So if you're a psych major, consider taking me for another class. I think they're pretty interesting, but up to you, of course. So today we are going to, this is kind of like an orientation video. I'm going to be showing you exactly how to navigate your course a little bit easier so you can kind of see it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you exactly what you usually see when you log into Canvas. So this is your homepage that you're going to see. So any recent announcement I have that I'm going to be saying for the semester will show up here. But this is just a welcome page. Again, welcome to Social Psychology, Psych 11. It's going to be an amazing class. So you can see right here, it says getting started and you can say start here. So it's going to take you to the class lectures, which is basically your module. So whether you click here or your modules right here, it'll take you to the same place. You have check my grades. That'll just take you to your grades. Again, you can click right here because it says it's really easy, right? Or right here, grades. Contact your professor right here. This will show you what email to find me at, when I get back to you, how I can get back to you, all of that stuff, which is also part of your orientation module, your class hangout, which I'll go over. And then right here, I have my email down just in case you ever need it. And then I also have the syllabus right here, which after this video, you should definitely go over before you start any content related stuff. Just familiarize yourselves with the assignments and everything like that. But I'm going to be showing you exactly how to get started. So you're going to click on class lectures right here. And it's going to take you to this page right here. So I only have week 1 up right now because again, this is a 12-week course. So for each week, I'm going to have a separate folder that looks just like this. And I'll show you exactly how it goes. But first, I'm going to go over the orientation module first. This is a prerequisite to starting any content. So you have to complete this, okay? So you're just going to click on the first thing. Right, it says meet your professor. This is going to have my pictures, so you can see what I look like other than right now. And then it's going to show my email, which was on my front page too. It's going to have my phone number and you can call or text on here. But again, the best way to contact me is through email or that Canvas inbox. And if you do choose to text me or call me, make sure you're using your names and telling me what class you're from. Otherwise, I won't know. And if you do want to set up a call, that's totally fine, but just text me with your name and question first. This is like some information about myself, which you're going to read through. And then my communication plan. So for this, whenever you do email me, I will respond within 24 hours. I have weekly announcements to keep you guys on top of your stuff. I grade things very, very fast. And if your course participation drops or you're not doing your work on time, I will reach out to you because I want you guys to do well in my class. I really, really, really want you guys to succeed. So please, if there's anything I can do, always email me and let me know. So yeah, you're going to read through this in more detail so we can get into it, but you're going to click next when you're doing this orientation module, and then it's going to take you to some resources for students. So go ahead and look through that. And then if you hit next, it's going to go through some course policies. Again, you can look through this on your own. I'm just talking about grade scales and late work because again, I will always allow you to make up your late work, but you have to let me know. Please email your situation for me, right? Or to me, so I can reopen those assignments for you. So I will always let you make up assignments, so don't worry. So now we're going to get into student hangout forum. So you are not alone. So I know this class is online and it's asynchronous. That means we do not meet up for class. So you'll usually not see me other than in a video, right? So yeah, just remember that again, we are in this together. I know that you guys are some classmates that you guys can't really reach out to each other. So I have this online forum where you can. So if you can give help, if you need help, if you just want to share, like the book you're reading right now, the soundtrack you're listening to while getting through this stuff, share it, right? get that community space going, that public space going. You can reach out to each other that way and be that support system for each other. So this is why this is there. So you can subscribe to it and then start posting it in it whenever you want. If you want to email someone specifically, you can go to Canvas inbox and email one person at a time. And then I have the instructions right here. But yes, please use this resource. It would be really, really great to kind of have that community for you. It's going to be that support for you. So then that's the page that you get. You completed the orientation module. Now, if you click next, it's going to take you to the next module. And actually, before that, I'm going to show you what it looks like in the modules first. So if you just look at it, week 1, this is what it looks like. So I'm going to explain these one by one. So first, when I have week 1, it's going to be a start date and end date of that week. So for example, our week 1 is going to start September 25th, and it's going to end that Sunday for 11:59. So that will be September 25th to about I think September or October 1st, midnight. So that's the week. So it's going to start from Monday to Sunday night, and then 11:59 on Sunday, all of your work for that week should be turned in. Again, if there's anything that I can do or you have, you can't turn things in on time, please let me know, but that will be the original time. Now, if you look, right, if we drop down week 1, we have week 1 objectives and goals. And when you click on this, it's basically just going to be your objectives of what I want you to learn and my goal for you to learn while you're going through this. So please read that through really quickly, and then you're going to move on. So we have right here, if you can see, week 1 content page and then a week 2 content page right here. Right? So week 1 content page and week 2 content, or week 1 content page 2, what it's going to be is just the content of the actual class. So what I'm going to do is that whatever I want you to learn on lecture basis, it's going to be on that content page. So I'm going to have some writing paragraphs that you're going to read, and then I might embed a video of a lecture that might be 5 to 10 minutes long, right? It's going to be of me, and you're going to watch it, and then like below it, it's going to be more writing that you're going to read through, and it's going to teach you the content that I want you to learn, right? And so let's say I want to focus on more than one topic. That's where that content page 2 comes in. So if that's kind of a way for me to organize information so it's easier for you to learn. So then you'll move on to content page 2 and then learn that content. And let's say, again, there might be a content page 3, 4, however many, right, that I decide for that week. You're going to go through them 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, however many there are. And then you're going to move on to the assignments. So the week 1 assignment, the main thing to know is that you are going to have a minute paper. And that basically means that for 1 minute, you're just going to write what you learned from the content pages. So if there's 2 content pages, you're going to have 2-minute papers. But it's going to be on the same one, if that makes sense. So actually, let me backtrack because that's going to confuse you guys. 1 minute paper for 1 week. But if you have more than one content page, you're going to have in that paper, you're going to have to do multiple sections of it. So in this minute paper, what I learned from you guys is how well you're grasping that information. So if you read content page 1, you're just going to write for a minute what the main takeaway was. So I know exactly what you're learning and what you're not learning or what you're grasping, right? So that's what the minute paper is. That's going to be assignment 1. And then I might have a practice assignment up. Again, those will not be graded. It just depends. I don't think week 1 has one. So just, again, this is 0 points. Don't focus on that. Then you have a discussion forum. Now, the discussion forum is really important. So every week, I will have one discussion question. So what you're going to do is answer that discussion question, right? So let's say it's on social norms. We have a lecture on social norms, right? So I might have a discussion forum on social norms, like, hey, what are some social norms that are important to you? What are some norms that you've seen, right? Just stuff like that where you write your own experience, right? And relate it to the content material. That's the main point. So that's only one part of it. So you're going to reply to the discussion forum or discussion question I post, and then you're going to reply to 2 more of your classmates. So at least 2, whether that's 1 or 2, up to you. But if, let's say, your classmate posts a discussion forum, whether you agree with them, disagree, it's going to be their experience, so you're probably are going to agree with them. But if it's happened to you, you relate to them, you're going to reply to them. So whether, again, you agree or you don't, you will have to reply to one or more of your classmates on that discussion forum, and that's when you get the full points. So the discussion forum has two parts: you actually answering the question and then replying to your classmates, at least two of them. And I will see that, and that's how I will grade you. So yeah, that'll be the two main assignments for the week. So every week is going to be the same. You have your objectives and goals, then your content pages, then your week one assignment or week assignment, which is going to be that minute paper, and then the discussion forum where you answer the discussion question and then reply to two or more of your classmates. And then you will have a quiz. So every week you're going to have a quiz, and it's just going to be a recap of what you've learned. So you can retake the quiz as many times as you want until you get a 10 out of 10. If you decide that you got a 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, and you don't want to retake it, that is completely fine. But if you get a 7 out of 10 or less, you have to retake it until you get 8 or 9 or 10 out of 10. Does that make sense? So 8 and 9 out of 10, completely fine. 7 out of 10 or less, you will have to retake it until you get a higher score. So yeah, and even if you get an 8 and 9 out of 10 and you want to retake it until you get a 10 and 10, that is completely fine. You can retake it as many times as you want, as long as you get over 8 out of 10. Now, once you complete that week one quiz or that weekly quiz, your module will be complete. That is all. So that is all you have to do on a weekly basis. Week two will look exactly the same. It'll have the objectives and goals, content pages, that minute paper, the discussion forum, and the quiz, and then you are done. That is all you have to do for the week. So remember, this is asynchronous, so there's not any specific way you can do this. If you want to do this all in one day, you do it all in one day. If you want to do it a little bit every day for the week, that is up to you, as long as you finish by Sunday, 11:59 p.m. That is all. So since one more thing before I log off. There is one more thing. So since this is an asynchronous class and we don't meet, right? I can meet up with you on Zoom if you want. Again, you can call, text me, anything like that. But if you really, really want to talk to me and I am unavailable, you can set up a Zoom appointment, but I also have Zoom office hours as well. So you can see the office hours on my syllabus, but yes, that is mainly what it's going to be. So I will make another video going over the syllabus with you. But yeah, I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing all of you guys in class.